So that's the back band right there. It's gonna come up and make a 45, so it can turn and become the cap. I'm trying to get a good look at this for you. But that back band right there, it's gonna allow us to have a nice transition from the wainscoting all the way up for the whole height of the wainscoting. So it doesn't just have a hard transition into this. So yeah, that's that right there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's try this one out. Oh, that's right on it. So I'll show you real quick what's going on here. What you just seen us do was we had that laser level line, and then we went ahead and mitered the long point of the miter, the toe of the miter to the top of that laser line. We have the laser turned off now. But this is called a back band, and what this does, it allows you to build out your wainscot more than the casing allows. Because if you have the casing with just the thickness of the casing, which is a 1x material, and you try to build out a thicker wainscot on top of that, then what you're going to end up with is a hard transition and then a lot of back cutting on your trim. And we don't really like to back cut. Sometimes, you know, certain situations you have to if they're not going to want a back band. But in this case, I'll show you what we got going on here. We went ahead and took this 1x8 and ripped it down to 6 inches. And we used the leftover scraps from the rip down to nail these boards on here. And what that's going to do, this is going to be like a base that's going to hold up the wainscot, and it's going to look like the bottom rail is actually real tall and it's back there. So this is going to allow us to, I'll show you. I'm actually going to put this is the Yucca board that we're going to put on the inside. I went ahead and notched that out already. So the purpose of this is to eliminate the texture, and we'll put adhesive on this all behind it, but this will just be a dry fit. And then we're going to come in with our actual panel, slide that into place, and we'll nail that through both of those once we're ready. But at this point, you can see with this back band, the transition here now, it looks clean, like this is built around the door casings. That's the whole purpose of a back band. I've seen back bands that turn around like this, and we've done it several times where it actually turns and becomes the cap. And I'll show you what I mean by that. This is the same 1x2 material, so that'll go in there and become the cap, and that's how that'll look. So this is kind of like built around each door casing. Sometimes you'll have back bands that go all the way up the door and all the way around, but we didn't want to go for that look in this particular job. We just wanted it like this. That's what was shown to me in the pictures, so that's what we're going to do. And then one thing we're not really decided about yet, and by we I mean the customer, is that are we going to put some piece here, or are we going to leave it? Are we going to I just grabbed this base cap just to see what it's going to look like. So I don't know if we're going to use that, but you can see that it looks like there's a big bottom rail back there, and then there's a baseboard on top of it, but we know that's not the case. Or we might put a little cove in here. I'm not really sure what we're going to do yet. So yeah, that's what this whole job is going to look like. That's pretty much it. We got a 5-foot high, and then we're going to have these big panels like that, just single vertical panels. So yeah, I think it looks great, and we're going to keep moving right along here. Now that we got this unit together, we're going to dry fit it just real quick to make sure we're good to go. So we are good. So before we put this in, we got to put that yucca board on the back or on the wall, and then we'll put some adhesive on that, get that in there. But what we need to figure out is where we're going to have the seam on it. So if this right here, right in the middle of that style right there, that third style, we have right in the middle of it is 43 inches. So since our yucca board is 4x8 sheets, we're just going to cut one right there at 43 inches, and then the next one should be 43. So we won't have any yucca board seams in the back for our paneling. We will go ahead and move on to the next unit. We'll get all the units done first, which is all these, and then we'll start cutting up all that yucca board all at one time. It's looking really good though. I like the way it looks with that big bottom rail illusion. So our stiles right here, the vertical pieces, they're always 3.5 inches is what we get them at. So what we do here in the corner, we put a 3.5 inch full piece in, and then this one we rip it down to 2 3/4. So when it covers up, when it covers up this one, we're looking at the same reveal here. So we got 2 3/4 and then 2 3/4. That's something you need to take into consideration when you're working with this stuff in the corners. Because when I first started in my early days, I would do all 3.5s and then have to take stuff back out and apart because, you know, you come in and then this side's a little bit longer and it's like, whoa, that's weird. Thankfully, it never got to the painting stage before I noticed. So we took it out, but I'll show you what I mean. Back behind there is a full 3.5 inch piece. And then when I bring this board back over and then push it all the way in, now we have an even reveal right there. And I used to think, okay, since these are 3.5, let's make those an 1 3/4 inches to make the same even reveal, but basically make that right there look exactly like that. But I found that that looks just too small. So this is kind of what we found that works. With this stuff, man, there's so many methods and so many ways you can do it. And I would never really tell someone you're doing it the wrong way. Sticking it to the government. I like it. Okay, so real quick, while we're looking at this, I'm going to back up so you can see what's going on here. We got 2 different walls, obviously different lengths, but we have these that look almost the exact same. That's us just taking the time to figure out what the smallest panel is going to be and then mapping the rest of the room off of that. So we have these panels here at 16 3/8 and these right here at 18 minus. So it's just under 18 inches. And even though this side's a little bit bigger on the right hand, you'll never see that unless you brought out a tape measure and checked it out. And we obviously still have to do the yucca board behind this. So I'm going to take this out. That laser is amazing. That we can bring this up right to that line and it's perfectly level. So, and usually most of the time, like I used to go off the floor when I would level this stuff before I had that laser. And I never really had any problems with doing it that way anyways. And what I mean by that is I would just cut, like say I had a wainscoting that was going to be 42 inches high. And let's say this was 42 inches. I'll just cut a board, take it around the room, mark it, and then mark it on each corner, snap a line. That's how we used to do it, and I put the level on it and it never really gave us any problems. As a matter of fact, I don't remember one time when it was out of level, but that laser definitely tells you right where it's going to be and helps you snap your lines a lot easier than cutting boards like that. So anyways, that's going to do it for today. We got this whole room laid out right where we want it. Everything's coming along really nicely, and tomorrow we'll be done, completely done with the installation. None of this stuff is even in here yet. We just have it in here just kind of freely in there, so we can come in tomorrow, put the Yucca board with the adhesive on the back, and then we'll get that installed, pop these in, and then really it's just the cap, unless she wants to do any more trim on it. So we'll have like a 1x2 cap. If she wants to put a little trim under there, like a little cove or some kind of panel molding, we can do that too. But anyways, thanks for watching, and tomorrow we'll have this whole thing put in, and hopefully you'll join us for that, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.